Thank you for your interest in the Shipping Solutions Landed Cost Calculator. The calculator helps you understand the true cost of your goods, including transportation charges, insurance, and duties and taxes. Importers can use the Landed Cost Calculator to compare sourcing an item from up to 5 different countries, and exporters can use the Landed Cost Calculator to determine in which markets they want to expand. So let's get started. After logging in, find the Landed Cost tab and choose Landed Cost. Enter your country of import, and I'm going to leave it as the United States. Enter your harmonized tariff schedule number, and if you don't know the HS number for your goods, but you also have a subscription to the Shipping Solutions Product Classification Wizard, you can click this button to open an HS number search window. But in my case, I know what my number is, so I will enter it here. Choose a date and a currency, and I will leave those as they are. And then you can choose if you want preferential duties and taxes, default duties and taxes, or both. And the preferential duties and taxes are referring to any applicable free trade agreement. So I'm going to leave it as both, and then click Next. Enter the quantity, and then click Add Countries of Export. You can select up to 5 different countries so that you can compare the total landed cost from each country. I'm just going to choose 2, so I will choose China and Mexico, and click OK. Click the plus sign next to China to add more detail. By default, the country of manufacture will match the country of export, but I can change it if I need to. Then enter the Incoterm. It's important to choose the correct Incoterm because it defines exactly what the seller and buyer are paying for. The Incoterm I choose will affect which freight charges I'm required to enter in the Freight and Insurance section below. And you can see that section change when I choose CPT, or Carriage Paid to Port of Export. Enter the Incoterm value, and that is what I'm paying to the seller. Enter the currency and the mode of transport. I will leave that at US dollars and ocean. And then enter the quantity and the unit of measure. And then enter the freight charges. Since I'm comparing goods from China with goods from Mexico, I will also click the plus sign next to Mexico and enter in the information here. And my Incoterm value is slightly different between China and Mexico, so that's why those numbers are different. And then, of course, the freight charges would also be different. And then I click Next. The results show the default landed cost and the minimum landed cost for both countries. Click on the plus sign to see the detail for each country. So the detail includes the information that I entered, plus the calculated amounts, including the merchandise processing fee, harbor maintenance fee, and the duty charged. In the case of importing my goods from China, the default duties and taxes are the only results displayed, and we can see that the cost per unit or per box is $280.19. Clicking the plus sign next to Mexico, we can see that first it shows the NAFTA duties and taxes and then the default duties and taxes. If our goods qualify under the North American Free Trade Agreement, we can enter the goods duty-free. But even with that advantage, the final landed cost for my goods is over $11 per box less than when I source them in China versus Mexico. So you can see the $280.19 versus the $291.60. And if my goods don't qualify for NAFTA, then the China price is even more favorable because the cost per unit is $302.42. Of course, there may be other factors a company will use for making the final determination, such as delivery time, quality, etc., but I now have a reliable number to add to that final equation. The results are also kept in an online audit trail. To see the audit trail, go to the Utilities tab, choose Audit Trail, and then click Audit Trail. Choose the module, and we were working with landed cost. Choose the date, and it shows a year, but I'm just going to look at today, and click Search. It shows all the screenings done today, and we can click the View Details button to see the details of the results, and we can print also from the audit trail. Now that you've seen how the landed cost calculator works, you can give it a try yourself. Go to shippingsolutions.com and click Trade Compliance Wizards. You can request a free trial or give us a call at 888-890-7447. Thank you for watching.